Apple's wearing red a lot. Why the fuck is so much of her aspect fucking pink?
I know, right?
Again, maybe that's why people also associate her with Glinda, because they see the shallow end of the pool and they're like, man, look how deep this pond is. Bitch.
It's just a kiddie pool.
They be like, they be over here like, well, because it has the stripes, that makes it a zebra. Bitch, it just quacked.
Hey you guys, and welcome back to another video. Quick little PSA before we get this started. For those of you guys who know, I normally post about twice a month here with my recaps and my breakdowns. However, personally, I don't feel like that's enough content for you guys. So I am bringing over some of my Patreon exclusives over here so you guys can watch that. Now these are reactions and reviews done with me, my sibling, and some other friends, and it's called Blerdflix and Chill. Yes I know, but honestly I really like the title. These, however, are very edited down because obviously I don't want the YouTube copyright hammer to come and bash me over the head, obviously. But if you guys want the full videos, just head over to my Patreon. The links are going to be down below. Also, if you guys love these kind of things, please like, comment, and subscribe. It honestly does so much for the algorithm, and it shows me that you guys love it and gives me motivation. Also, I finally have a new Discord. I finally finished up my Discord. That too is linked in the bio below. Alright, on to the video. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. It's me and my sibling Tony, and we are watching episode 2 and 3 of Ever After High season 1.
God, we are.
God. See, episode 1 literally had us about to pull our hair out.
It's so funny. At first, we started off, I think, legitimately, like, and I don't know, we kind of started getting into, like, a narrative sense of, our review, but at some point, we deadass became, like, fucking, like...
just roasting it to no heaven.
I think yes! Like... who's the Apple person? Is it Apple
White? God.
Well, count your fucking days, bitch.
Told you.
If we ever see you in these streets, count your fucking days.
Cause, God. Apple White is Apple White is insane.
If you want to play devil's advocate for her, which, by the way, don't. The devil does not need any more advocates. Jesus fucking Christ. You could do I think I said the argument of, like, she's well-meaning, but confused. She lives in blissful ignorance. Mm-hmm. Obviously, she's not gonna see the downside of following in your parents' destiny and all that stuff. If your destiny, you and your parents' destiny, is privilege.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to go be asleep for, like, just a little while, but then I wake up from my true love's kiss, whoever that fucking is, most hopefully the boyfriend I currently have, and then become, like, a pop star. Who the hell cares that my legit friend, or at least someone who I think is my friend, I treat as my friend, if she signs away her life in that very same book, then, like, what was it? She was gonna be homeless? Did you see that one illustration? I think that was her future in the mirror.
Yep. And that's the thing, like, she was gonna be homeless, she was gonna be locked away forever. Mm-hmm. I almost said Allison. God.
Well,
that's a look, people. That's a review for another day, because
another day.
I have thoughts, but no, it's freaking Apple. And the and the thing also with Apple is, like, you can't tell me that people probably haven't told her about how, like, everybody. I think it's like she knows a lot. Like, a lot of people's happily ever afters are not happy.
Yes. That's what I mean. Like, she lives, unfortunately, in blissful ignorance. Mm-hmm. Thankfully, there are people like Raven who are like, hey, dog, I'm gonna keep it a buck. This fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna let you or anyone else dictate my life.
Which is why I say that Apple makes a very good antagonist. She's not the villain. Like, Apple is not the villain, but she is a very good antagonist. But a lot of people get all touchy when you mention that because they're like, oh my god, antagonist equals villain. No, it's not. Antagonists are not always the villains, but the villains are always antagonists.
Exactly. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, I want to say at the very least, an antagonist is someone who's supposed to, like, mirror the main character or the hero in this.
Yeah.
But just, like, see the bad sides of
exactly.
those things.
It's kind of how
like, you and I are the same, but like
exactly,
you know.
like because we're going to be viewing Avatar sooner or later. Both live action, the TV show, not the movie. The movie does not exist, but we're going to be reviewing Avatar, the live action and the cartoon. And Zuko, for example, he is an antagonist. He's not he's not a villain because at his core,
he's also a child.
Yeah, they're all kids at the point. But it's like Zuko is an antagonist. Like, yeah, he's going against the gang, but he's not looking for their destruction. But you know who is the antagonist? Azula, the Fire Lord.
Well, see,
that's the
thing. Zuko like emulates, not to go off about Avatar for like a hot second, but like Zuko emulates aspects of the gang that, I mean, he has good qualities, he has bad qualities, but like most of his thing was his drive, you know?
Exactly.
Raven and Apple, would they, if you do ship them, would they be enemies to lovers or rivals to lovers?
They honestly, I don't think they even would be rivals to lovers. I think they would be friends to lovers, or it would be more like a begrudging friends to lovers, because like Raven at her core doesn't hate anybody. Apple, I don't believe, can hate anybody because, you know, she's too cheery and bubbly. But
well, I don't know. I would like to make the argument that, again, she lives in blissful ignorance. And like where we left off, Bro was over here like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get my happily ever after. She sees Raven as a threat to that. And regardless of like how they started off as friends, rivals, it doesn't matter. At the very least, right now, they are.
Yeah.
Enemies, at least.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. But okay, so let's go ahead. And we will continue the ranting about the whole Zutara thing when we get to Avatar. A little lore. So, like, this is supposed to be Storybrooke. Well, no, her name is supposed to be Brooke. Brooke, as in daughter of the narrators.
Oh,
yeah. I first thought this was Little Red Riding Hood, but then I went online. Yeah, but her name is apparently her name is Brooke.
Oh, I didn't even know that was actual character.
Yeah, so me neither.
The key is like, or maybe not the key, but like, do we see this character in the show, or would that be spoilers?
No, she's the daughter of the narrator. She shows up later.
What the fuck was that? Baba Yaga? Compared to Descendants.
Yes, exactly.
At the very least in the humor, because that was funny as fuck. Me? Yeah. Yes, you. And then only after, what the fuck? Who is that, Mick Jagger? Why do you have a portrait of Mick fucking Jagger
I don't know.
in your school? Yeah, she's like trampoline. Like, well, I mean, hey, if I'm over here like YOLOing everything until I have to like go unconscious for like 100 years, why not go to a trampoline park?
No, for real.
Like, what was it? You know those trampolines? I'm not gonna say the college we went to, but like, you know those trampolines, that fair that the college we went to had that fair, and it would have like the trampoline thingy.
Yeah, it was like,
it had like bungee cords and all that shit. It was so
like
fun.
Some type of vest or something.
I want that.
I feel like that's a lot though.
I have the money. Let's say I'm borrowing half the cash.
You know that's another thing. These kids don't have to ever focus on money.
Yeah. Question.
Yeah. Is anybody
so you live in a world that exists without money? Then what's the point of royal?
Exactly. Like, that's the thing I don't get.
So you're royal in name, in title. What's the point? So what Do you get what's that? I'm thinking too hard on this. What do
No,
you
no,
get
think
with the
harder.
title?
I don't know.
Yes, think fucking harder. Think that thing.
Because, like, why? Here's the thing. I like Lizzie, okay? I freaking like Lizzie Hearts. Because, in my opinion, she also is the better version of, what's her name? We get, what's her name? Red from Descendants. She is the best.
Jesus Christ. I have a question. It reminded me if we actually are doing this or not. I cannot remember. Are we reviewing possibly the Descendants
Yes,
movies?
of course we are.
Cool. Okay. Wonderful. Now I have something to also look forward to after watching Ever After High now. Because again, I can't remember if I like said this in our last review, but I remember only seeing maybe 1 or 2 episodes of Ever After High, and then like unfortunately my interest dropped only because like I just got bored. But back when I was like starting to get interested in it again, Descendants fell out.
Yeah.
And then they canceled Ever After High in favor of that. You know?
Yeah.
Because I think it was mostly because like people kept being like, oh, this is just Descendants. Bitch, please check the date of all of this. Okay? Ever After High clearly was first. But unfortunately, while you know more about Ever After High, I know more about Descendants, if that makes sense.
Well,
the previous one.
Well, kind of like you. I think you know more about Descendants for the first one. I know more about the second and the third one.
Yes, because the first one I hyperfixated the fuck out of, and the second and definitely the third one. I think you saw more like behind the scenes. And correct me if I'm wrong. You've also read the books before too.
Yeah. When I tell you, Kenny Ortega had them kids going to work in the
like,
second and third movie.
Like
we'll get to that when we get there.
Yeah, like let me be super ultra fucking clear. Any dissing that I do about the Descendants and like movie series or anything like that, products or TV shows, I don't give a fuck. Keep Kenny out of it. Let me make that clear. So when I'm like saying, oh, this shit is ass, everything except Kenny's.
Yeah, everything except Kenny and China and Dove Cameron.
Well, yes, Apple's wearing red a lot. Why the fuck is so much of her aspect fucking pink?
I know, right?
Again, maybe that's why people also associate her with Glinda, because they see the shallow end of the pool and they're like, man, look how deep this pond is.
It's just a kiddie pool.
They be like, they be over here like, well, because it has stripes, that makes it a zebra. Bitch, it just quacked. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Correlation. What's that other? I was about to say correlation doesn't equal causation, but I don't think that's.
No, that's right. That's right.
Would that be correct for this?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yay!
We all
clap.
She didn't even get any jewelry.
Where did she go?
She went to go get jewelry. She went.
The jewelry in question. No, she was being fucking nosy as shit. She was like watching from across the corner, being like, "Oh, you gonna talk about me?" Touch your voice, if that makes sense.
No, definitely makes sense because she does
down with a broom, be like, "There."
Because also remember, like Raven did not have. You know what? Also, I realized. And we'll probably get this and talk about this more when we get into Dragon games. But like, of course, Apple is the only one who really talks about her parents. But when you think about it, Raven didn't grow up with her mom. Like, and it makes you kind of worry, like, think about the timeline. Because was Raven like a baby before all the evil queen shenanigans went down? And, you know, they like sealed her away. What did they do with baby Raven? Yep. It's dark when you think about it.
Yeah. Yeah,
like it's real dark when you think about it. Like, what are they like? Did they shut her off into a convent or something? Like, it really like think about it also. Like
what do you
like? Did her mother's supporters, if she had supporters, like whisk her away and had her be
too, like? How much of this is like? What's the word? I want to say like
fate or something.
Self-fulfilling prophecy, maybe.
Yeah.
if yeah, you have this the child of like this great evil villain and all that stuff, and you feel down in like your hardest of hearts that they're never gonna change, not because they've shown aspects of a pattern or anything like that, but just because they're the child of a villain, then you're gonna start treating them that way. And then when they realize, okay, well, they can have like one or two reactions to that. They can either be like, okay, well, if this is all you see of me, Zootopia, if this is the only way that you're gonna see me, regardless of like what I do and how I do it or anything, that I might as well like feed into that stereotype and make it my armor. Or I would what we talk about.
Or they'll go against it and be like, I'm gonna try to be the best person that
Exactly.
I want to be.
And see, we're already seeing that with Briar. She could go ahead and like get this thing over and done with, going to sleep for 100 years, or she could do, unfortunately, the manic aspect of yellowing everything. You know, if I'm gonna be gone for 100 years, okay, which means that most likely she's gonna miss, all of her friends are gonna die. Oop, who said that? Her whole like friend group, unless they're also like immortal in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I don't think they are. I think the probably one who probably would maybe be Raven. And it's a strong maybe.
Like maybe, you know, but the others, in what way? How can they elongate their life without enchanting their own selves? You know,
this is like the worst thing that's ever happened to anyone, girl.
Briar,
I'm sorry.
But I think it was just the bracelet and the necklace. I think.
She always wears that.
She always has. Oh
yeah.
Girl, what's the importance of going to the mirror then?
I don't know.
At least right now. Wait.
Wait
1 fucking second.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh hello.
You said wait 1 fucking second. I thought.
Oh no, I was like wait 1 second in the sense of like.
Yeah.
Why can't Apple wait like 1 second? Probably go take a nap, and while she naps, then Raven can go fix the mirror.
Raven's face is me right now. It's like the worst thing that happened to everybody. Apple, people are dying.
Yeah, she's like Apple. There's war in some countries.
Not ours.
There's war probably in another dimension. Well, I don't know. We don't know. You have all of those different royalties and all that shit, and not a single one has any beef with someone else.
Yeah, that's another thing. Why don't y'all got beef with each other?
Humanity? Yes. Why are y'all so calm? Some of y'all, I don't know. Some of them are supposed to be like rivals of each other. At the very least, rivals. At most, they're supposed to be enemies. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. The reason why Apple is pushing so hard for Raven to like sign her name in the book necessarily too, is that it's through Raven's like, I hate to say it, but sacrifice. Her evilness helps give Apple like the room to kind of like, well, I don't know how, but to become like a pop artist. Yeah. You know? Yeah, she gets poisoned by Raven, possibly, in the future, but like, allegedly. But like, again, if you honestly believe that your Prince Charming is the guy that you already like have attached to your hip, you know, the same bitch who's over here like staring at itself in the mirror constantly, how long would that enchantment even last? That could probably be like a fucking second. And the moment you go down, then here he goes. But then using that time that you're awake again, that you're alive again, to build a career. Yeah. But what happened to Raven?
Yeah, well, remember in the picture, in the thing, she's like homeless.
That's the thing. They use her. They use Raven's like her. They use Raven's tragic backstory and her anger and rage against the system, which is valid. But they use it to fuel, like Apple's,
Apple's own thing.
Like Apple's own projection. Yep. That's not fair. That's not okay.
Not at all.
And like, yeah, like what the fuck?
Okay, and this is why I say I will never like this woman.
So what you could have done is validate your friends' feelings, and like tell them, hey, it's okay, don't do this again, or at least very least let's work on like I'm so sorry. Sorry for yawning. It's 9:40 and I'm normally asleep by here, and I swear to God, it's only because I'm old. But I don't know. Like, there's dead ass. Like, I don't like how Apple just uses Raven. At the very least, uses her. You know? Yeah, for character development. But oh my God. Why would you do that to someone?
Exactly. Like Raven was freaking stressing out. You know,
yes.
like yeah, okay.
That's stressing.
Okay, like yeah, technically speaking, she lied and said that, you know, she didn't know. But it's like she only did it because she was worried that you were gonna be really upset, only to now just find out that you knew the whole time and you were just like, you just didn't care. And you had also already ordered a new mirror. Like, no, that's not okay.
Yep.
That is so not okay.
It's wild. Like, I mean, the new, immediately ordering a new mirror too, I feel like, and then lying! Lying about, because, like, if it's not that big of a deal, like, it seems like it isn't, why would you lie?
Exactly.
But then also to keep up that lie after you then bought a replacement, don't piss me off.
Be a relief to finally tell someone. My family.
Oh, hello. I'm silent because I'm watching. I'm looking respectfully.
Oh my God, you're killing me.
I'm looking respectfully.
I'm only saying this because I know your type.
It's cuffing season. Now we got a reason to get a big boy. I need a big boy. Give me a big boy.
But this is not surprising me. And this, like, hey, be who you are.
Or not.
Seriously? I'm narrating here.
Maddie, you have to help me.
Here's the thing though, it's supposed to be like, now that you've seen episodes with like Raven and Apple and like their dynamic, you're understanding more how Raven really decided that she didn't want to sign that book.
Yeah.
So it's
like added. Okay, so
it's like the behind the scenes footage. So basically, all we just saw was behind the scene footage, and now we're back to the original episode.
I am Raven Queen, daughter of the evil queen, and I pledge.
She'd think this way. In her mind, her future depends on something bad to happen to Raven, or at the very least, her motivation is her victimhood. You know, so like, of course she's gonna be mad that Raven is like, actually, I don't want to be a fucking bum. I don't want to be homeless. I don't want to become an outcast. I don't want people to chase me off with torches and pitchforks and all that shit. You know, I don't want people to do that to me.
Not me being mute this whole time because I was talking and agreeing with you, but also the thing that I don't like is that they don't address Raven seeing all of that. Like, she doesn't ever bring it up.
She she's so calm, and I mean, you could make the argument that like that's just not her character, which yeah, probably, but I personally would crash out over this shit because it's wrong.
Exactly.
And I do believe, after dealing with a lot of people with Black Cat energy you said she has, even if it is later on in the series, like, I mean, you better watch out, okay? Watch who you talk to and how you talk to them with Raven's kind of vibes, if that makes sense. She looks like she's not afraid of confrontation.
Yeah, and she's not. Like, that's the thing, like, Raven is not. But I wish they let her be meaner. You know, like, that's the thing. I wish they let her be meaner, but she's not.
Tell people to mind their goddamn business.
No, for real.
Please. We all saw what really happened at Legacy Day. If I can't have the destiny I want, then I'll make sure no one has theirs.
It's giving racism.
Hello?
It's giving so much racism. I'm not even gonna deny it.
My God.
What is this?
I propose we
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if Apple would tap into her evil side, which she does in like the next season, like, she definitely, without a doubt, would say this.
Well, yes. Well, yes.
Like, oh my god.
Like, what is it? The way that you described evil Apple also has me like, okay, that I can't wait for us to get into, because
like she's
low key evil.
Like she's low key terrifying in a way that I was like, oh, okay, so we're doing this.
Yes.
Like she's low key terrifying because she actually because she also addresses her privilege, which is another thing. Like, I won't spoil it too much, but she like addresses her privilege, and I'm like, oh, okay, so that means that deep. And also how she gets turned evil is that it brings out what's already down, like like it's beneath the surface. So like she knows that she can do this. She has these urges. She just never acted on them. And now that she's evil, she can. And I'm like, oh,
to hide. Who let her out? Who let her loose?
Like, who let her loose?
Who let her free?
Who let him out? As Beyonce said.
Who let him out?
Have you seen that TikTok?
Who let him out? No, you just sent it to me though.
Doesn't mean we want our friends to fight about it. I'm glad we can agree on something. Me too. Besides, it's not like we can really rewrite our destinies. We have happily ever afters. You don't.
I will never like this bitch.
You know what? I changed my mind. Beat ass. What?
I will never like this girl. I don't care what you say.
Like, who the hell? What the fuck? How is that comforting for even?
Exactly. Also, it was the touching. The touching is what would have sent me over the wall.
Whoa! No touchy. No touchy. No touch.
Like, I will never like this woman. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that actually was kind of funny. She's like, oh.
Replacement to make me happy. That is so mean. Excuse me?
I'm sorry. That's just. How dare you? Like, I'm sorry. I was rubbing my eyes, so I couldn't see who was on screen. Was it Apple?
Yes.
Is that like her favorite word? Like low key. Does she just love calling people stuff? Like it's like when I would be
that
like,
is low key her favorite thing to say.
A hate crime to me, and you'd be like, "What? What are you talking about? What about what I'm doing is giving hate crime?" And I'm like, "Well, because I hate it."
Yeah, because it's like, yeah, exactly, because I hate it, and it's a crime.
Yes, because I fucking hated it, and who the fuck do you think you are?
Continuing our Ever After High series. We are on season 1, episode 4, and this is the first of the like 1 hour specials that they have going on. And my sibling has no idea. Originally, I'm not gonna lie, not prepared at all. Originally, I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna have us skip this episode, but then I realized that it's literally the setup of every episode that comes next. So we can't skip it.
It's kind of heavy.
Yeah, it's very heavy. We couldn't skip it even if we wanted to. So let's go ahead and get started.
The throne coming queen and king will be crowned.
Ever After High does have a special group of students who fit that slipper.
Yeah.
The thing that's like low-key throwing me off too is that for some fucking reason I always keep thinking that Charming is and or should be the younger brother.
How he's acting? That is
because like if you've ever been around younger siblings with like bad ego complexes, that's what they fucking act like.
Yeah, they do.
Because they are compensating for something. They're compensating for literally being an L. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, you have the older sibling who's the fucking nerd. That's how. Well, he acts. His anxiety is through the fucking roof because he's the hamster. He was the experimental kid, and once the parents realized what not to do, then in came Charming and was able to like spoil the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Because why would the youngest not be spoiled?
True.
Why? That makes no sense. in reality, that's exactly what happens. You'll have the eldest who's like put on high expectations, but they're not put on a high pedestal unless they're like that fucking amazing. But look at Charming. I can fight him. I will fight him.
As one of the few days a year, the Storybook of Legends is removed from its protective case and displayed for the public.
Yeah, Legacy Day and Throne coming.
Why?
I don't know. Also, that is a real shoddy looking case. Like,
yes.
What do you mean it's in a plastic bin on the side of a room? Is this room?
Magic?
Yeah.
The intrigue? Yeah, this is just his fucking office.
Like, for all we know, this dude is freaking human. Okay? He's human in this world of like witches and warlocks and shit. So
I don't fucking know how, but I mean okay.
Yeah.
Meat lovers pizza.
So
why would you take an entire pizza box?
No, none of that. No, nobody questioned that.
Hey, man. You ever been in public school before? There's furries everywhere. Okay,
nobody questioned that.
Like we don't. Everybody got their little vices. Okay, everybody got their own little things.
I don't know. I thought
every school at least had one kid who took the game a bit too seriously.
I will say, Celeste, what happened to you being afraid of people finding out your secret?
Girl,
huh?
The closet is made of fucking glass. Find out what?
Oh, sorry. Also,
find out fucking what?
Also, sorry, I forgot. No, Maddie is not a Raven's partner. I'm sorry. I meant to say Celeste. Celeste is Raven's partner. Because it makes total sense.
Who is that?
Oh,
is that supposed to be Robin Hood?
No, that's Jack B. Nimble's son. He's Robin Hood's son, or the huntsman. In some of these, like, you know, hidden episodes, you're seeing Raven's powers develop more.
Yeah, like I like that kind of understanding too, because like, okay, I get it. She's the daughter of like the evil queen and all that. But what's the point in telling me how dangerous she is, how dangerous her family is, or how powerful she is and all that, if we never fucking see that shit?
Yeah.
It's giving Wanda Maximoff, though, with the ability to just... Where did those speakers come from? Hello?
Yeah.
I know her magic did that, but why and how? And did you see her, like, do anything? Really? Did that affect her? Was she bleeding out of her nose? No. Did she stumble a little bit? No. She did a Winx Club like transformation.
And should. And ate.
You know, in the blink of a fucking in the blink of a fucking eye. And like, what is there? Like, no. How powerful is this woman?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Good. That's the thing. It's like when it comes to how powerful she is, it's kind of like a toss-up, because there are some who believe that, oh, she's not that powerful. But then also you look at some of like her feats, especially some of her feats later on. You're like, oh shit, wait a minute. You're like, wait a minute now.
Like, not to be that person, I don't want to like keep comparing of After High Descendants, but I'm gonna, because Disney
took it away from us.
Yeah, it took it away from us, so I will. Do you think Raven and Mal would be able to have like a fair fight? And if so, who do you think would win?
Oh, Raven, without a doubt.
How and why?
Dang it. It involves spoilers.
Oh, never mind then. Okay, I'll ask you that question later.
Like, I'll be fully honest. Mostly because, without spoiling it. Here's the thing. Without spoiling it that much, it's because Raven.
Oh, wait. Let me do a better thing, because I don't want you to spoil at all.
Yeah.
The Raven that we know up until this point, because we're still in season 1.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think season 1 Raven can fight, let alone win, against Descendants 1 Mal?
Oh, heck yeah.
How and why?
Oh gosh, Mal. Okay. So the first thing is that season 1 Mal doesn't really do
Movie
Mal. Yeah, movie Mal. Sorry, movie Mal.
Movie one Mal.
Yeah, movie one Mal does not exactly do magic. If she's more so relying on that book, and she's heavily relying on that book later on until like I think the second movie, I want to say, and then she doesn't even use her powers again into the third movie. So that's already a heavy crutch. Mal's reliant on that book. And we also see in the movies that technically speaking, other people can use the book. So it's not just Mal who can use it. Now she does kind of get like a brief power up when she gets the lady's wand. Mm-hmm. You know, she does get a brief power up for like half a second, but then she goes back to using that book. So Mal's abilities are fiercely tied to that book. Meanwhile, if we go to what Raven is doing, she's up here freaking summoning things from other dimensions.
See, that's where I was.
You know, she's summoning things from other dimensions. Like she's summoning things from other dimensions. She's rewriting things. She's able to, you know, like freeze everybody for like half a second. You know.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like at her core, Raven is untouched raw power.
Yeah.
You know, meanwhile, Mal is just a book. Like she doesn't like at the moment that from the first movie, because Disney also had no idea what they were going to do with her. She's just focused on that book. That's it. Like the book is Mal's power.
So here's my thing. The reason why I'm so glad you actually bring up the book. I feel that the book is a good conduit of Mal's power, but we know that she is powerful. Like,
she
does use other like things, but like, no, Raven. Yes, I feel that Raven is more powerful. She's the type of person was like, she's incredibly strong, incredibly intelligent, and all that, but she's either doing one of two things. Either one, she doesn't really have people there to guide her in how to use that power that she currently has and become better.
Yeah.
You know? Because not to nerd out for like a hot second, that's the main difference between the Hulk and Thanos. The Hulk is just raw, uncut power and all that.
Yeah.
But what's the point if he doesn't know any kind of like fighting techniques?
Exactly.
Battle skills. He just uses might. And up until meeting Thanos, he had never really been challenged in that way. But in comes this bitch who's like a UFC fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if Hulk was a UFC fighter. I feel like that would be Raven. But also, she gives off the vibes of somebody who knows that she would be unstoppable if she had like a teacher or if she had a conduit. Or
I am trying so hard not to spoil anything.
But
oh gosh, there's so okay. So at this moment, like Raven season 1 versus Mal movie 1, I will say Raven has the lead if we're going by power alone. However, if it goes to skill, I will give it to Mal. Because skill as in like the knowledge to use her abilities. Because we've seen, I'll give them that. So it's like raw power, Raven, skill / knowledge, Mal. You know, and then when we get to season 2, then we'll redo them again.
Thanks, Raven. It's got the apple tree that you poisoned me from. Or, might poison me from. Apple. Oh, it's okay, Raven. You'll come around. I just know it.
I maybe I'm holding out hope that the thing with Apple's characterization is that she's one of the type of people who means well, but unfortunately that doesn't mean like it's not enough.
Unfortunately, that is true.
Yes,
but I'm gonna have to but I still have to suffer through it to get to there.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Like people like this, to play devil's advocate again, even though the devil does not need any more fucking advocates. You can see the pros and the cons for a person like Apple. Pros: she does believe in herself and her friends. She does want, like, you can see in the, at least in the first episode, I think it was, that like she was trying to help Raven reach her full potential, but it was just a perception of her that Apple had.
Yep.
The reasoning why Apple is pushing for Raven, especially now, to go follow, like, put her name in the book and all that shit, is not because she wants to actually see her friend's potential. Now it's the selfishness.
Yeah.
Now it's because she got a taste of what her future could be. But that's a future that hinges on her friend literally, like, being sacrificed in their society. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
That, like, bro is discomforted by that, I think. But that discomfort is, like, not necessarily validated, but cushioned by willful ignorance. I think we touched on that too. Like,
yeah.
Snow. Well, yeah, that's her name. Snow or Apple?
Yeah, Applewhite.
Her whole vibe is a delusion. It's great and wonderful that you led such a privileged life and you're looking forward to even more fucking privilege. What? As if the world isn't fucking enough for you? But for some of us, life is hard.
Straight up.
You know? And some of us weren't given those kind of privileges. And that's okay. However, what you do with that now, especially when it's hurting your friend, what the fuck? See, this is where the baseless fear comes in. She justifies that pain that she is clearly giving her friend by being like, okay, but look at what the alternative is. An alternative that Raven already proved isn't true.
Yep.
Did anybody go poof when she didn't sign her name in? No. And how long ago was that? Like, let's say a couple weeks or so?
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck? Why are you still holding on to this illogical fear? But also, even if it was a logical fear, why aren't you trusting in your friend and her choice? You honestly believe if she truly did know Raven, not just care for her, but knew her, if she truly knew her, she would be able to trust in her. Raven would not risk something like all of us fucking dying and our stories being, like, disappearing forever for her own
selfishness.
Yeah, Raven wouldn't do this if the risk actually was valid.
Yeah.
If the risk was great enough. But she risked it, nothing happened, and you still don't trust her? I'm sorry, Apple, you got some explaining to do. Oh,
but that's still the guilt trip. No, don't fall for it.
Yeah, that is still, you're still not trusting her. You want to protect me, but you're not trusting me and my decisions?
Like, the thing is,
protecting me from what? Something I just proved to you is not gonna happen.
And that's the thing, like, and that's the thing when I say, like, I don't think Raven either did not tell them, like, what she saw, or she did, and they don't care. Because
that's what I'm saying. Like, they have to.
So it's like, are you telling me that they all know that in order for them to get their happily ever after, she has to willingly sacrifice herself? That's what I don't like. That's the part that I just don't like. That's the part that I'm like, no, that's not right.
I don't know what Heritage Hall encapsulates, but the name itself
is dedicated to those who came before you.
Oh.
Parents, the alumni of Ever After High.
Here's my problem. Was Ever After High made just for their parents? Or they don't explain it. Like this is why I hate that it got canceled, because this is some of the world building questions I feel like should have been answered.
It's giving very much which came first, the chicken or the egg kind of deal.
Exactly.
Because I hate to say something that Descendants did do right. When it came to, like, that aspect of the world building. We never really questioned, okay, well, why are they on this island? Why do a lot of the people from Ordon act that particular way regarding them?
Quick question: do you know how they all got on that island?
Well, yes.
I'm not
gonna say it. Yes, we do. Yes, I do. The reason why I bring that up, though, is that, like, well, which did come first? Did they build the school for the parents, or did the parents just attend? And on top of that, how many generations is this? How old are these bitches?
Exactly. Which is go back to the question we had in the first thing. Are they why it makes more sense for this to be in college than for it to be in high school? Because there's no way these kids should, like, it makes more sense that they all grew up separate and then they're forced to go to college together and they're having to now deal with, like, the various doctrine that they were raised around. Because also think about it, how in the world does Apple know freaking, like, for the starters, how in the world does Apple know Raven? Why would Apple know Raven? Out of everybody there, I feel like Apple and Raven should not know should have the least amount of knowledge of each other. Because technically speaking, Raven is Apple's mother's sister. You know, which thus makes her yeah, because the evil queen is Snow White's stepmother. Remember?
Oh, so they're like half siblings in a sense?
Yeah, Snow White is a half sibling to Raven, which thus makes Raven, technically speaking, Apple's aunt.
Her aunt?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So, not to bring up descendants again and repeat my previous statement, but that part of the world building, when it came to, like, the genealogy and all that shit, made fucking sense. When they say they are the children of these people, they mean that shit. I don't once question how old these people are, yada yada yada. It doesn't matter. I know for a fact that they are their direct child, but also, like, when it comes to the like Ordon itself, or at least Ordon Prep itself.
Yeah,
I'm not over here like, okay. I don't know, the timeline gives off Once Upon a Time's Disney.
Yeah, it does.
Like, Disney's Once Upon a Time. Hello? It gives off that, where, like, some shit, it starts folding in on itself and doesn't make any fucking sense.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, I know, okay, one example I think would be, like, the reason why Mal and Aubrey don't vibe, because it's not Aubrey being the child of not just being the child of Sleeping Beauty, but, like, we see the queen who lost like, seeing her child at all grow up because she was asleep for 100 fucking years, and it's all Maleficent's fault. Meanwhile, Maleficent gets to raise her child. That's not fair. Sleeping Beauty's grandma, that's the only connection we really have. We don't even really see Sleeping Beauty of herself. So we felt that shit. Even when it, like, in any of the others, I don't really, I feel like I'm talking in circles. I don't really know how to explain it. Like, it's like Pinocchio. Let me bring up Pinocchio.
No, it's like, no, it's like, if this thing bust out the chart. Like, I'm gonna have to make a diagram whenever, like whenever we review it. I'm gonna make a freaking diagram.
Yeah, because, like, okay, if let's say that the school was made for the parents, right? Let's say that the parents they decided to use whatever kind of wealth and all that stuff they gained from their fame and infamy when they were these kids' age to create this school. That's cool, whatever. How old is this school, and how old are these students?
Exactly. And how old is this faculty?
Yeah, this shit is old. Okay, this hall is old. Why does it exist?
Exactly.
Why are they also only just now fucking hearing about it? What the fuck? Oh my god.
But like, hold up. How did they do this?
Yeah, what? Huh?
That's the thing. It's like, I'm guessing this is some
post-apocalyptic world or something?
Yeah, I'm guessing this is like AI or something that they got. I mean, that they did. They have AI.
They do their own AI.
They have AI in Ever After High.
It's wild.
Headmaster Grimm, you're never going to believe it. The best thing ever after has happened.
Again, you will never make me like this woman. Because
I'm sorry, Apple, I have to give that to you, Rachel. Yeah.
Because it's like why are you so happy?
Why? Why? This is your friend. You're not even a little bit curious to why she just changed her mind.
Exactly.
That's like your friend who's like, because Raven gives off a particular kind of social justice warrior, you know. And I don't know. Apple seems like the stereotypical ally.
Yeah.
Where they're down with bigotry, but not. Well.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, ooh.
Girl, I'm trying to defend you.
Don't defend her. He's
not even really defend. I'm trying to like justify, like give an explanation for why she most likely had caused or did these certain particular actions. There ain't no excuse in this. There's no explanation for this. This is
not at all.
It's just when Raven decided not to sign, we thought there was hope for us.
Yeah. Wait, Raven's gonna sign?
Honey, you really need to read the mirror blogs.
And now you see it's having a ripple effect. Like,
yes,
now it's having a ripple.
All these other grids, all these other people.
Exactly, like it's having a ripple effect now for all these other people who are like, okay,
so I have inspired by her,
and now. Gosh, I'm getting pissed.
I feel like Sleeping Beauty's kid. What's her name, Belle?
Briar.
Briar. Her reasoning for not wanting to sign the book or anything like that, I can understand.
Like, I'll be honest, I feel like out of everybody, like out of the main cast, Raven and Briar not wanting to sign that book makes the most sense because they have literally the most tragic stories.
It's the most like saddest, depressing shit ever. Like, what do you mean you're destined either to always be the villain or to miss 100 years of your life?
Exactly. Like, she's gonna...
All of your friends and all of your friends' children are most likely already gonna be like dead and gone.
Unless you're Raven. I feel like everybody Raven probably is gonna be immortal. Maybe.
Yeah.
You know.
You pressured your friend into doing that shit and you're gonna choose a ugly fit.
I know, right? It's so ugly. Ew.
Look at Briar. Look at Briar. Look at Briar.
Briar was like, girl.
Girl. That's why I know Briar's black. Look at her. Like, bombastic side eye. Offensive side eye.
We all have our part to play. Easy for you to say, Apple. You get poisoned for what, like a week?
I'm like, say, clock her. Clock her.
Clock it.
Clock it. Clock it, girl. Because yes.
Because
yes, you're asleep for like a week.
You're gonna have food poisoning for a week. I'm gonna be legally dead for 100 years.
Exactly. Like, clock it.
Imagine what she would feel like when she wakes up. Because imagine, you know how you feel when you accidentally take like a 3, 4, 5 hour nap?
Just so disoriented and everything.
Like you wake up, if you have on like pants instead of shorts, one leg is always, the pant leg is always gonna be raised up higher than the other. They're always gonna be rolled up like fucking pantaloons for some goddamn reason, I think someone said.
You're gonna be hot.
You're gonna be hot, your mouth is dry as fuck, you're at your hungriest you've ever been for some reason. You can have a full Thanksgiving dinner, take a nap, and wake up in like that 5-hour span, and everything, including your stomach, will be fully digested.
Yep.
Like
that's a good nap,
with
though.
100 years, you're gonna be refreshed, kinda. You're gonna feel like a newborn animal, but you'll be fine, I guess. 100 years?
Yep, exactly.
What kind of dreams do you think she would even have? Do you think it would even be REM sleep, or do you think it's just gonna be a coma?
I think it's pretty much gonna be a coma.
But see, that's also fucking terrifying. You know, I mean, I haven't really had a lot of sleep like this, but like I've had sleep before where it was just black nothingness.
Yes,
I hate hours.
I hate that.
I hate them. But is that what Brian would be having to look forward to?
Exactly.
A black nothingness for 100 years.
Exactly.
And also, again, there's no comfort here, because who's gonna be waiting for her when she wakes up? No one that she knows and recognizes. They're all dead. Not to bring up that, what is it, the heartbreak?
Yeah, the heartbreak of
Wait out for like a hot second. Yeah, the heartbreak of the Chronicles of Narnia Prince Caspian, and seeing all of that time go by.
Yep.
Like, nobody remembers you. You're a mythology to them. That fucks. I'm sorry, that does not fuck.
It sucks, basically. But let's look at the different outfits. Raven's outfit continues to eat. Continues to eat. Every
the collar though.
Yes.
The hair.
Oh yeah, the hair first.
I don't like the hair. I'm not gonna lie.
You don't like the hair? Here's the thing.
I don't know. It's offsetting me. I can't.
Here's the thing. Switch Apple and her hair. Like imagine their hair in the other person's color palette, and I feel like it works better.
I feel then still that hair, I don't want that on anyone. I wouldn't want that on my worst enemy. It looks bad.
Not my worst.
I'm trying to I'm just trying to figure out like how they did it.
Bunch of hairpins, definitely.
50 fucking million hairpins. The kind of like hairspray that's like basically cement, liquid cement. Like I don't fucking know. Like I feel like Apple's hairstyle, if not the hairstyles that they did for the previous, for like Legacy Day, I think what was he saying? Yeah, Legacy Day. I feel like that was nice. I don't want to see this hairstyle on Raven ever again. Ever.
I'm weak.
Especially because I already told you she has locks.
Yeah.
Or at the very least braids, I think we agreed on.
I think it was braids.
Either locks or braids, one of those. But like, dog, who did this? Also, what is that? What is his name? Dexter?
Yeah, Dexter.
I'm loving his jacket.
Yeah.
Like the antlers.
I feel like,
deal.
You know what? Dexter honestly makes more sense rather than being a charming. That he's like No. He's like the prince from Belle's story. Beauty and the Beast. Because he has a lot of like nature motifs in his clothing. Yeah. He always does.
Do they have the child of Beauty and the Beast in this?
I don't recall.
Because I know they do in Descendants, but like, now that you mention it, why isn't he? Why wouldn't he be?
Exactly.
Do they have Gaston's kid here? Or like,
no. It even has the hunter. I think that's technically speaking the hunter. And also like look, he has like the like the brown hair. He has like the blue eyes. Like he makes more sense being the son of the Beast.
The social awkwardness too, because the Beast was turned into the Beast when he was like what, 11?
Yeah.
Like he doesn't fucking know anything.
Exactly. So it's like
he doesn't know how to send an email.
Ruined potential, if I must say.
Yeah.
Also, why is she yelling? Well, she's not yelling. Why is she whispering?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that me?
No, like Raven. Like, girl, if you don't shout,
yelling.
Girl, if you don't shout like Drota's actress did inside that one studio, that woman screamed like she literally lost a limb.
they were foreclosing on her house, bitch.
Exactly. I love how it's on a picture of her being run out of town, as if to drive further home. See that? Exactly. Like, do you see the
exact same image she saw in her vision and stuff too? So
and then also it makes you wonder, what book were they signing? If this is not the real Storybook of Legends, were they just signing their their fates in air?
Yes.
And then also, okay, another big world building thing they never addressed is why. Who started these fates?
Yes.
Like, is the world going to be destroyed if everybody does not play this particular role?
What's the kind of society we live in here?
Exactly. They don't explain it, which I feel like probably we could have gotten if it was not canceled. Or I don't know. Maybe they just want to leave us in agony, but
Yeah. You're not hearing
Shut
her,
your butt, Apple.
She's wearing X-ray vision glasses. Stupid.
Apple. Oh my god.
He was literally cheating at cards not too long ago with them. Don't be that stupid.
She's like, Raven, no. Apple, okay.
Apple, this is not okay.
Exactly. No, drop her hand. Don't touch her. Do not touch her. I'm sick of this.
I'm sick of this shit, man.
I'm sick of this abusive relationship that is going on.
Yes.
It's just abusive friendship. I'm tired. I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad! You keep digging!
I'm tired of this. This hurts.
This hurts. If anything, she should be holding she should have been holding Cedar's hand.
Homecoming? Totally off on the wrong slipper. Well, since the book is a fake, at least Raven can't sign, and I don't have to decide what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so everybody's selfish. Everybody's selfish.
Okay. If there's anybody who can be, and if there's two people who can be allowed to be selfish, I'm sorry, sis. I'm gonna have to hold your hand. If there's any two people that should be allowed to be selfish in this show, it's Raven and Briar.
Yeah, you're right.
At least. Now, at least. Unless something else changes, or unless somebody else gets added into their form of tragedy, because this is scary. Their destinies or their stories, what the only logical, ethical, decision one can, let alone should make for them is don't sign that fucking book.
Yeah.
Don't do it for your mental health. I'm telling you, don't sign that book.
Yes.
That book is like cancer. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Please don't do it.
Fairytale.
That's really funny. I'm sorry.
Zeus up here singing Thunderbringer.
Deadass. What the fuck?
Zeus is up here singing Thunderbringer from the heavens. I saw a video that said Odysseus was probably crapping his pants because Zeus doesn't say nothing. He just aura farms for the first 30 seconds of the song. Which I went back and I'm like, oh my god, he does. He does it.
Wicked.
I wonder if we're supposed to.
Raven!
Okay, did everyone and their fairy godmother follow us here?
So you guys didn't need to pick the lock?
What? So maybe the lock activated the portal, but then how would that work? It's a portal.
Yes.
We don't look at that. We're not looking at that.
I was like, my bad, but I was cracking up because I'm like, one, I'm not a cheese fan, and two, nobody just noticed that she just howled and all of that.
No, look at that.
Nobody.
You got 4 possibly dead giants on the field, girl. Nobody care. Anybody care about the wolf girl?
This is what I'm talking about. So clearly, Raven did not tell them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
And like I said earlier, either Raven did not tell them, or they knew and didn't care, and I didn't know which one was worse. Both,
yes.
You know?
Like that kind of anguish of Raven wanting to be vulnerable with her friends in that regard, but also I
think she probably didn't tell them because as we've clearly seen, they would not have listened.
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
at the very least, Apple's reaction, I can see braining her enough, being like, okay, I don't need any more justification to shut the fuck down. You know?
Mm-hmm. Like, come on. At this point, it's crazy.
What does it say? Speech return. Words you say. Break this curse for our new day. Nothing happened.
But it did. You retrieved the pages so you could break my curse.
Hold the hell on.
So they were used again.
Yeah.
By a Grimm brother. Again.
Are we not surprised?
Fork found in fucking kitchen, I guess. Fork found in fucking kitchen.
It is the kitchen at this point.
Right.
Like, ooh, you Grimm brothers get on my nerves.
I'm sick of this. You give a man an inch.
Is it just them? Like, I know this is, like, I can't stop laughing, but, like, why is it just them?
Why is it just them? Like, it's frying me.
It is frying me to no end. Like, okay, so look, so we have... Well, actually, no, the Evil Queen might be here, but if you look, you have... What is this? This is Blondie's story. So that's the Three Bears. That's the Wolf and Red Riding Hood. That is Rapunzel. That is Pinocchio. You got, I think this is Sleeping Beauty. I can't tell what these are over here.
Looks like my dorm room, but who are those people? Why, that's Little Red Riding Hood and the Evil Queen.
Little Red Riding Hood and the Evil Queen were friends, you say? But then the timeline doesn't make sense because in the picture, you know, it showed the Evil Queen as a teenager. But then in the story that the Grimm brothers were saying, she was an adult. So did she, like, put it in there because she was familiar with it? Also, who took that picture? Shut the heck up. Shut the heck up, Apple. Shut up.
You even act.
Like of all people, you were the most giddy when you thought that she was gonna sign the book. Quiet. Be quiet, Apple.
But that's impossible.
Hello, brother. I missed you.
Don't forgive him. I'll be pissed. Because not only did you leave me there with the ogre.
Yeah, you cursed me.
You cursed me and then locked me under the school.
Like, what are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking? Why are you forgiving him? Why are you even going to him?
Exactly.
Jesus,
like,
man.
No, thank you. So if I recall correctly, they had this thing where you could vote online when it was premiering and stuff, and you could vote, like, actually vote. But I feel like they might have already decided who was going to be, like, the winner. Unless they had, like, a bunch of backups, you know?
There's one thing we've learned. It's that you can't judge a book by its cover.
Especially a fairy tale.
Okay, so, final thoughts before we go to the next episode.
What was that?
I'm not gonna tell. Thoughts before we go into the next episode? Yeah. You mean other worlds? Yes.
Oh, so that's a
world portal.
World portal. Yeah.
Portal.
So there's different storybooks of legends then?
No. There's different worlds, and she just sent it to another world.
I don't know about that. I'm scared.
I'm
very scared.